Good morning. My name is Sharon Bousquet. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware. We're going to start with some music for you to kind of ease into the service. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, hallelujah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, hallelujah. Oh yeah, hallelujah. All right, thank you. We have a new gathering song today. Those who are coming up to sing with us, please join me for Sanctuary. And we'll be teaching the congregation to sing along with us. This is going to replace The Presence is Here for a bit. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be your living sanctuary for you. So everybody sing the melody for the congregation to get the song. Here we go. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be your living sanctuary for you. And again, Lord, prepare me to be
sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you.
And repeat with thanksgiving.
With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you.
Nice job. Very good. We'll be doing that one for a while. And I'd like to turn the service over to the right Rev.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising, everyone. I'm so grateful to see all of you today. And I'm going to invite us, oh, by the way, I'm Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson. I'm the spiritual director here at the Center for Spiritual Living. So whether you're here in person or joining us online, we're so grateful that you said yes to being a part of the community today and to deepening your awareness of this truth of who we are, that is more than these body temples and more than these lives even that we're living in the present. And so as we step into this idea of we are pure spirit, unlimited beings of potentiality and possibility, infinite potentiality and possibility, we have the opportunity to practice co-creating with spirit, being full participants in the creation of our lives. So let's, in this moment, right here and right now, turn within and let's tap into that field of all possibility and all potentiality. And then ask the question, who have I come here to be? Let's be willing to listen deeply and reverently to the answer that arises. Who have I come here to be? One word. And then I invite you to stand up. I'm going to step into full ownership of that. And it helps to get into some sort of a pose that feels very empowering. So whether it's this, or this, or this, whatever feels right to you, just say, I am here to be. 1, 2, 3. I am here to be love. Okay, did you fill in the blank? Let's do it again a little bit more, with more energy. I am here to be love. And now just put your arms down and take a moment and feel the vibrations. And breathe and take it in and then have a seat and feel grateful. Feel the gratefulness of all of that good. Beautiful. All right, so I'd like to invite Candace Berkowitz, who is one of our licensed professional practitioners, to offer prayer this morning. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Dan, could you just guys give me a good bit of effects on my guitar for this so that I can accompany Candace with some woo?
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Just reverb up the reverb.
Hello. Very good. Beautiful. Let's breathe in together. Nice deep breath. And feel that unified field in which we all live, move, and have our being. One field, one life, one presence, one God. Just taking that moment of allowance, recognition, and alignment. In the quiet, it's easier to do. And my word is celebration. And when I know within the unconditional love, the infinite possibility, the order, the harmony, the creativity that is life itself, that is the presence of God expressing in omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence, I do celebrate. I say yes. And I invite us all to align with that celebration, that receptivity, that acceptance of this beautiful thing called life that we share with each other. And in so doing, we fulfill the theme for this year, which is rising higher, growing deeper, being present, knowing the fullness and richness. And in that process, we do fertilize our future, which is the theme for this month. And knowing that in the omniscience and omnipotence, there is infinite possibility that is available to us. And knowing that unconditional love that flows to us and through us also flows out from us in infinite ways, moment by moment, as we're called to smile, to share a hand, to honor and acknowledge all of the beauty and the grace, the good that is going on around us, and come together here in this beautiful community, fulfilling our purpose of that being, to be the presence, to share the presence, to delight in the presence, to celebrate the presence, to hear it in the beautiful music that our beautiful choir and band offer to us, feeling that vibration together. And when we're feeling a little under enthusiastic, knowing we share together in that vibration to bring it up, to support and sustain each other as the presence of God directs within us. And so I give thanks for this day. I give thanks for this month. I give thanks for this year. I give thanks for this life. And I give thanks for our community, with all who help support and sustain, who bring together and bring order, creativity, beauty, grace. And for Reverend Dr. Kathleen Johnson, who is our spiritual leader, dedicating her life fully and completely to be a vessel of the Spirit, to be a vessel of information and inspiration to each of us, to light our path along the way, to support us with the tools, the thought patterns, which give rise to greater and greater good in our lives. And so I truly do celebrate this day. I celebrate all that is taking place in the honoring of the education that we provide here, the possibilities to grow and expand, to step into the sacred yes, to go beyond where we have been before, and know that empowerment to do that as we support each other in loving kindness and good and more good. And so I invite us all together to say a resounding yes as we move forward. And so it is. And we have Jenny to inspire us in joy.
So it is. And thank you for inspiring us with your beautiful prayer. Thank you, Candace. Good morning, Center for Spirituals Living Delaware. Good morning. Rising. So good to be here with all of you. And we are now on YouTube. So thank you, Barbara Conway, for hosting being our YouTube host today. And we ask that you please set your cell phones to airplane mode to support the quality of our service. And now let's together reaffirm the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware intention. All the way at the back.
On the podium itself.
Oh, thank you. There you are. Thank you. We, the Center for Spiritual Living Delaware, are an inclusive, inspiring, joyful, ever-expanding spiritual community rooted in New Thought, ancient wisdom principles. We are here to be the presence of love, co-creating heaven on earth, a world that works for all.
That means you.
We have been introducing Connect Care, which is a simple but powerful way to ensure that no one in our community feels alone or forgotten. And here's how it works. Just sign up to be paired with a member of our community. Each day you'll check in with each other via text, a call, or email. Sign up in person after service or text Reverend Linda. Want to raise your hand? And at 302-824-4413, and together we can brighten each other's lives, one check-in at a time. And I don't see Kelly or Jen here today, but the three of us started last Sunday. And we just do little, we call it kitten kissing friends, you know, it doesn't have to be a big deal, you know, it's just a way, a little heart, a little kitten kiss, anything that you feel inspired to do that says, hello, I'm here.
I think I need to upgrade my emojis on my phone because I don't have a kitten kiss.
I'll send you
Thank you
one.
so much.
I will. But it's been really fun all week. And, you know, because we all said we don't want to have something that we have to really do all day or anything like that. It's just a little simple hello, and it's been wonderful. So thank you, Linda, for facilitating that for us. And also, Dean Regan, please let Dean know if you would like to attend the next Men's Care Circle on April 26th from 3:30 to 6. And earlier this year, we introduced Awaken Your Divine Potential, which is a list of our class offerings for 25-26. And we are excited to announce that registration for Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life is open. It will be facilitated by Mary Kegelman, and it starts May 13th and runs for 5 Tuesdays, 6:30 to 9 on Zoom. The registration fee is due May 11th. It's $45 and tuition is $125. The first 5 people who register also get a free hard copy of the student guide. See Mary or connect with Mary if you would like to pick your student guide up today. We also are involved in our annual Conscious Giving pledges, and I'm going to invite Jim Harvin up to share.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Jim Harvin. I'm a newly appointed member of the board as well as the treasurer. And so I get to think about money stuff. So earlier in March, we had our annual meeting, and we had many of the leaders come up and tell you all about the accomplishments of last year and what they're thinking of in terms of plans for this coming year. And we'd like to accomplish those plans, but we also need your participation in it. And that is through your pledges that allows us to know, what kind of commitment we have for the congregation, and so that we can plan appropriately and produce what we want to create for the next coming year. And so on your seats are the little booklets that were also available back then in March. And it has a lot of information in there. I won't talk about all that. You can ask the questions. If you have questions, you can always ask me, or the Reverend, or Dan, or Virgie. But inside is the pledge form. And the pledge form, if you could fill that out. And we would like to have our budget worked out, at least mostly through this month. And so if you can give it to us today, that'd be fantastic. But if you need to wait a little bit, please try to do it by the end of the month for us. And you can give those forms to myself, to Dan, who's also on the finance committee, as to Virgie as well. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. And Bruce had let me know this morning that he is happy to collect. There's a bag to put them in for him to take home to Virgie. All right, great. So for details on all our many CSL Delaware activities, please visit the website or newsletter. And now back to the wonderful Sharon Bousquet and the Spirit Band.
Thank you very much. Everyone stand for our first congregational. At table. It's one of those stage gremlin days, I don't know how many of you all have performed in your life, but some days the gremlins are ferocious. And today is that.
Kathleen, did they turn off the wireless that's in the podium?
There's a burning smell. Like seriously, there's a burning smell on stage. Pray, everybody.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Take two. 1, 2, 3, and. I rise in God. I rise in God. Ooh. I rise in God. God is the way to me. All that I am to be is rising every day in God. I sing of God. I sing of God. I sing of God. Sing song through me. All that I am is God's melody. I sing every day of God. I give to God. I give to God. I give to God. For God is all I see. All that I am is God rising as me. I'm yielding every day to God.
close my eyes to sleep, I fly in God. I float in God. I grow in God. I rise in God. I rise in God. Ooh. I rise in God. God is the way to me. All that I am and I am to be is rising every day in God. 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 Rising every day. Rising every day. Rising every day in God. Rising every day. Rising God. Rising every day. Rising every day. Rising every day in God.
Just a second, the band, I guess Lisa's saying she's still smelling some burnt smell. Anything up there?
It's coming in waves.
It's the monitor.
It's the monitor. Maybe we turn it off? I know. Just use one.
Yeah, Jim, you know where the switch is, so let's turn it off.
It's probably better turn it off. Let it blow.
Well, we're really on fire this morning. Sorry. Good.
Couldn't resist.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. The theme for 2025 is Rising Higher, Growing Deeper. The theme for April is Fertilizing Our Future. And our topic for today, Visioning Beyond the Horizon. Howard Thurman wrote, "Our dreams are our spirit, the vital part of us. They become for us the bearers of new possibility, the enlarged horizon, the great hope. Even as they romp among the stars, they come back to their place in our lives, bringing with them the radiance of the far heights, the lofty regions, and giving to all our days the lift and the magic of the stars." And Michael Beckwith reminds us that the power of visioning is not just seeing what you want, but allowing what is already within you to unfold and express through you. Let us affirm together. I set my vision beyond the horizon, aligning with the future I desire. Please welcome Reverend Kathleen.
So I'd like to begin with a story. Yeah, there we go. All right. It was Palm Sunday, and 5-year-old Orion had a sore throat. So his mother said, okay, we need to stay behind, and the rest of the family went to the service. So when they arrived home, they all had pompoms in their hands. And he was like, what are those all about? And his father said, well, he said, you know, the people lined the streets with them to herald Jesus's return. his head as he walked by. And Orion had this horrible look on his face. He said, "Oh no, the only Sunday that I didn't get to go and Jesus shows up." So before humbly riding through the crowds in Jerusalem with the palm fronds and the heralding and the hallelujahs, Jesus went up to, well, he was actually up at the top of the Mount of Olives. And he was looking over the horizon, looking at Jerusalem below, and looking over the horizon. And what I'm imagining is, as he was looking down, there was a vision that was pulling him forward, a vision that had continued to pull him forward throughout his entire life. A vision that helped him to see beyond the horizon of his conditioned mind. A vision that was so much greater than he maybe even thought was possible for him. And so part of that vision that he caught was he realized that we are so much more than mortal beings trying to eke out a comfortable life for ourselves. We're so much more than that. We are light beings, beings of infinite possibility and infinite potentiality. And so he wanted to be an example of that. He was guided. The vision pulled him into being an example of that, living a life that was from that awareness of who he was. And so he became not only the great example for humanity, he became the great way shower by teaching spiritual principles, through his parables and so on, that awakened humanity to who they were in truth, something far beyond who we ever thought we could possibly be. Unlimited beings, eternal beings, beings of light, beings who are actively co-creating our lives with spirit. And he said very boldly, "I am the light of the world." And he said, "You too are the light of the world." Not just I am the light of the world, you too are the light of the world. Let your light shine before humanity that they may see your good works and glorify the God within you. So when we take in the true meaning of that, when we stand in that, when we continue to remind ourselves of that, things begin to change in our lives. I loved Howard Thurman's beautiful quote that Mark just read, because it reminds me of the loftiness of our visions and our dreams. They're not just, oh, you're daydreaming kind of thing. No, they are spirit itself pulling us forward into greater versions of ourselves, helping us to see beyond the horizon of where we normally see. I love this idea of the lofty regions of the divine mind when we are pulled by the vision. So as he was pulled by the vision was calling him to go down into Jerusalem and not to ride a white steed, but to ride the colt of a donkey, to demonstrate humility, a different kind of way of showing up for somebody who's a leader in those times. And so as he was standing on that hill, I'm going to go back to the hill or the mountain, Mount of Olives. He went into a state of total discouragement and despair and hopelessness for a period of time, because he could kind of tell what was coming. He could tell what was coming for him. But there was an attunement to the divine within. And I'm just thinking of us when we're in despair and it feels hopeless. There's a way that we can turn within to that field of all possibility and all potentiality, and to raise us into confidence and faith and trust and courage to do what is ours to do. And that's exactly what happened with him. As he attuned to that indwelling presence, courage arose, strength arose, and the ability to act on what his guidance was. And because he did that, it altered the course of humanity in the direction of rising in love, rising in peace, rising in the willingness to be of service to something greater than ourselves, to each other and to humanity, to work for peace. Buckminster Fuller wrote, "You do not belong to yourself, you belong to the universe. Be assured that you are fulfilling your destiny as you convert your experiences to the highest good of others." As you convert your experiences to the highest good of others. So when we make a commitment to lead a God-touched life, our consciousness changes, and as within, so without, everything around us changes. Anybody notice that? Anybody have that experience? Yeah. As you change your consciousness, your life begins to change, becomes more enriched. And it may be kind of rocky for a while when you first start changing your consciousness, or anytime you make a leap. But that's when the old ways of being, the old ways of expressing fall away, and something new is birthed. So this day, this beautiful Palm Sunday, let us commit to a God-touched life. A life of shining our lights, letting our potential unfold, and being in greater service. And we can do that through the practice of visioning, powerful spiritual practice. And so I actually have some small pieces of paper, and a pen or a pencil is on your chair as well. So you might want to get those ready, but before you do, I want to explain a little bit about this thing called visioning. So visioning is a contemplative form of meditation. It's not visualizing. It's not visualizing at all, because it's really about taking you beyond, into a portal, beyond your conditioned mind, and into that field of all possibility, things you may have not even thought of before, that are possibilities for your life. And so because you're making that connection with the universal mind of God, which surrounds us. And we are portals. We are portals through which we can access this wider way of viewing and seeing. So this visioning process then is for understanding our purpose, for understanding the highest vision for our lives. It's for surrendering into this greater vision, this higher plan. And it supports us in clarifying the vision, particularly when we do a series of them and make it as a regular practice. I have a regular practice every Saturday with Eugene. Eugene and I do the vision process with and for each other. And it continues. It's so beautiful when it's regular like that, how the vision continues to expand and enlarge. Visioning also reminds us that we are full participants in creation, and we can therefore bring a greater vision forward into manifestation on this planet through us. We're each a vital part of the new earth that we've heard about from Eckhart Tolle. So this process then involves asking deep reflective questions and listening reverently and deeply for insights to emerge. It empowers us then to take bold, inspired steps toward manifesting that vision. So let's practice. Ready? I invite you to turn within. Close your eyes and take a few deep, powerful, cleansing breaths. And you might want to yawn and stretch a little bit too as you do that. That's a little bit of help from our scientists who say that this is a great way to relax and open the mind and make it available. So yawning and stretching. Two more. Settling in, feeling the bottoms of your feet in contact with the floor. Your body supported by the chair. And bring your attention again back to the breath. Settling into the stillness, into the silence. And imagine that you are standing at the top of a summit, looking out over humanity and cities or whatever below you. And being touched by the Spirit, the light of the Spirit. Your mind lighting up, your heart lighting up, your lower dantian, that power center lighting up, your entire being lit up by the Spirit of truth that you are, in full connection with universal mind. And so as you gaze over the landscape below, notice that you're seeing as far as a horizon. And so as you're being touched by the Spirit, something happens. You suddenly move through a portal into a whole new field of possibilities and potentialities. And those potentialities and possibilities that are provided by the very love of the divine, there for you to pick and choose, to listen to, and to understand more deeply your purpose in being here. And no matter what our age, our purpose for being here is grand. And so then I'd like you to contemplate that first question that's on your paper. What is Spirit's or God's highest idea or vision for my life? Listen deeply, and then at your own pace, you're invited to write something down there, and there's also room on the back of the paper if you have more to write. So I'm going to be quiet for a moment and let you listen and contemplate. Next, what must I release to activate the vision? Listen deeply for the answer. What must I release? What ideas or thoughts that are limiting, what beliefs that are limiting must I release? Again, you're welcome to write at any point. And finally, what must I embrace or become to activate this vision? Listen. Okay, let's turn within in prayer. And I invite the band to come up when they're ready. So I'm so grateful to know that this divine download is not only happening now, but is continuing even beyond this moment as new ideas and new thoughts and new potentialities continue to flow through this beautiful connection that we've made here today. I'm knowing right here and right now that this embrace of the spiritual practice called visioning is something that inspires all of us to continue, because I know that what happens each and every time is a deeper, more continuous connection with the Spirit, a greater continued evolution in consciousness, up the scale of conscious evolution, more freedom, more peace, more love, more joy, a greater sense of purpose, and all of the guidance, the strength, the courage, and everything else that is so important for the fulfillment of this beautiful thing called life. Looking beyond the horizon, stepping into the new version of ourselves. I give my thanks for this beautiful opportunity, this beautiful manifestation, and the fulfillment of this word as I now release it to the action of universal law, and let it be. And so it is. Amen.
So it is. Becky, would you like to come up and join us? I invite everybody to close your eyes, including the band, for a second. Just take a big deep breath in. And exhale. After the band, just ground through your feet. Feel one another. Everybody in the room, we're one. Let's take a seat to the music. Dan, when you're ready. Different track. love. Seek it if you can. Everywhere I am. Dwelling in the sunshine. Dwelling in the shadows. Dwelling in believers. And in folks who don't know. Ay, 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 see me if you can, everywhere I am. I am not appearing glory, God invisible, glory in the highest, glory, glory, God below, glory, God appearing, glory, God invisible, glory in the highest, glory, glory, God below. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. See me if you can, everywhere I am. Everywhere I am.
invite Susan Lanyon to come forward. It's Education Sunday, and so the Power of Your Word class was just completed, and Susan is going to represent her class. She's coming forward. Oh, she has
With
something
my
to show
book
us.
bag.
Oh, okay. With your book bag.
Morning, all.
Morning,
I'll be
Susan.
short and hopefully effective. Let me put my book bag down. And show you our books from the Power of Your Word. Can we talk to God? Can we?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Always.
Okay, how to use science of the mind, principle and practice. Fantastic. Plus, we get the CSL workbook, which in itself is a bonus and a blessing. The power of your word. It's truly a remarkable guarantee from God. We choose how to use it, and this is how we create our lives, through the power of our word. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't share with you that educator extraordinaire Candace Berkowitz gave us 8 glorious weeks with her phenomenal colleague, shall we say, Linda Patton, who was always there, bright and ready for us. And we had a beautiful in-depth study of the power of our word and how we can use our word. The nature of God and all that it means. What is human nature? Where is God? Creative law and beliefs. We learned affirmative prayer and spiritual mind treatment for ourselves and for others. We learned how to develop and deepen our spiritual practice through the power of our word. We had a prayer partner. Now, I've never had a prayer partner, and my prayer partner's in this room, and if he chooses to self-identify, I'm down with that. And I have to tell you, I didn't do that. I did not do that. I promise
Can you hear me, please?
You're right back there.
Yes,
Okay.
Gremlins, sorry.
The energy that my prayer partner and I experienced while we were treating for each other was so powerful. It's honestly something that I have never experienced in my life, and it was because of the power of our word. Here it is. When you take a class here, in this particular topic, or any topic that CSL offers, it's not one and done. These truths of our faith are everlasting. And so I encourage you to check out the carefully created curriculum that's available to us. These opportunities are scheduled through 2026. There's a list on the bookstore table of all the courses that are so rich and such deep opportunities for spiritual growth. We get to know others. We create life-changing moments through the power of our word. Now, I have to tell you this. Me and my papers. I just wanted to make sure I got the benefit of a nip of what we got. This is the curriculum. This curriculum has been curated for us through the end of 2026 into 2027. If you're like me, if you're a planner, you want to know, let's see, this is mine, it's all marked up, you can't have mine, but there are plenty for you back there. So please take a look at it. If you have never taken a class here, please consider it. It will change your life. If you've taken a class here, take another one. It will change your life. And this month, we're learning how to fertilize our future. And the best way to do that is through the power of our word. Learn more, come, grow deeper with relationships with those in our community, and create the life that you want through the power of your word. Thank you.
Amen.
Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry. Everyone who knows Jenny. Jenny doesn't need an introduction, but I would like to personally introduce Jenny Stewart, our one and only.
Yeah, that was awesome. Please do. That was great, thank you. So now is the time to reflect on the blessings that you receive, we receive from CSL Delaware, whether, you know, the lifetime changing spiritual teachings that like Susan just shared with us, the spiritual support and love of the ministers, practitioners, and members. And please let your appreciation flow as generous offerings, expanding your abundance consciousness as we co-create a world that works for all. We also have PayPal on the website, and we accept checks or cash. If you are like me and do automatic payment, then please bless the basket with your hand as it passes. And now we will do the blessing of our gifts. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies this offering. The Spirit gives abundantly. I receive thankfully and give again generously. This is the bounty of God, and I send it forth with wisdom and joy. Divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
So Dan, Mark Camp died, so he is in my channel. And my vocal mic is now on my guitar, and Kathleen's gonna sing. She now knows that. So he's muted still. What was my channel? No bass right now, which is my channel. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. Everybody help me out. All that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. We're not going to do it. We're good.
Still do it.
All right.
We are so blessed. And I just love that we can have mornings like this, and it's no big deal.
Just move
And
on.
you just flow with it and grow with it, and I just love and appreciate all of you so much. So we all know prayer works. And please join Candace after service in the back for after service prayer circle. You may also place prayer requests in the prayer box, which is back on our table. Or you may email Peggy Frymoyer at pegfrymoyer@gmail.com. Peggy sends your request to all the practitioners who pray for you for 1 week. And I will be happy to help with the big bookstore today if you'd like to purchase anything. And Linda?
I'll be the constant care with people inside of.
Oh, a Constant Care Connection, if you would like to sign up with Linda. Okay, great. Thank you, Linda. All right, and now back to our fabulous, beautiful, radiant spirit band.
Everybody stand as you're able and willing.
Let's turn this on.
Turn it off. He still doesn't have much kids. You good? Okay.
You're on one.
So everybody sing along as able, no, as willing. Let there be in my life. Let there be in the earth. And when you're able to melody, that's
Om Shanti Om Shanti Om Shanti Shanti Om 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 Om Shanti. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I get to see. Peace inside my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my mind, God and only God I get to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, 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 Om Shanti. Peace inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I get to see. Peace inside my heart, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside my heart, God and only God I get to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, 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 Om Shanti. Peace inside the earth, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth, God and only God I get to see. Peace inside the earth, God and only God is moving me. Peace inside the earth, God and only God I get to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, 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 Om Shanti.
everybody who would circle around the room, and let's bring our youth and teacher, Nicole, forward. And we have a special guest here today too, Michelle. Would you like to introduce her? To Joy? Okay, yeah. Anyway, Joy, who is a dear friend of Michelle's and ours too, has come all the way from California to visit us. So we're so happy to have her here.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Grand Rising.
And rising.
I'm Nicole. I'm the youth teacher. Today we talked about visioning our futures. My students today include Jameson, Jalen, Jackson, Aiden, and Joy. Our art project was to make an eye with our visions in it.
I write my eyes with, I write happy to be an artist, joyful, mama, grandmother.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. I love the eyelashes.
In my eyes, I have a home, a dog, and taking a nap here.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to make sure it was right side up. So, in my eye, I envisioned most of the same things that I did in the flower activity. But the key difference is, which is this time, it's stuff that I believe I can achieve, stuff I know I can achieve, things I see myself doing in the future, things that I can do, and will do excellently.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day.
Okay, my friends. Oh. Here we go. So repeat after me. Perfect God within me.
Perfect God within me.
Perfect life within me, which is God.
Perfect life within me, which is God.
Come forth into expression through me.
Come forth into expression through me
Of that which I am.
of that which I am.
Lead me ever on the path of infinite love.
Lead me ever on the path of infinite love
And infinite possibilities.
and infinite possibilities.
And cause me to see.
And cause me to see
Beyond the horizon.
beyond the horizon.
So accepting that good into our hearts, let's accept it with a powerful
Yes!
And so it is. Thank you, my friend.
Are we still on YouTube?
We're gonna go out now.
Yeah. Say goodbye to YouTube.
Bye. Oh. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Okay.